Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Disturbed Penguin podcast. As always, this is Xavier Penguin, and this is the last podcast of the year. Yeah, last podcast of the year for the year 2015. And so I figured I would take a look and do kind of a mini year in review, as well as talk about some things that I would like to accomplish. Now, pardon me, I have got a sneeze that just wants to happen, and I really don't want it to. Oh man, have you ever had that kind of sneeze where it just tickles your nose so bad that it hurts? Makes your eyes water and whatnot. Well, that's kind of what I'm going through here, just a little bit. So basically, I figured let's go ahead and just do a small, kind of a mini review on what's been going on. I've had a good year in terms of my channel, in terms of my videos. I have grown, so that's pretty cool. I don't know why people want to watch me, but hey, that's no problem. I don't care. I'm having fun, and if people like to watch someone have a little fun and whatnot, well, there's nothing wrong with that. And so, let's see. So, started off the year, in the very beginning, I did have an episode of Shantae Risky's Revenge. I had a couple episodes start in December of last year, but I actually completed Shantae Risky's Revenge in this year, so that's one game under my belt. I had previously looked at Road Redemption and was trying to do a Let's Play of that, and I did end that because it just started getting way too long, and there wasn't really any progression in that. My Agrarian Skies I did of Minecraft. So looking at Agrarian Skies, I was able to do that, and at that point that was my first real modded Minecraft I've really ever done, and a lot of things it just confused me. It made things way too hard that I wasn't really used to. And so I kind of abandoned that particular project. It was fun, but it was just like, yeah, it's a little much. There was too much muchness, so to speak. What page am I on? 8? Okay. Looking at my YouTube pages here. I did start to do RoboCraft, and that was definitely some fun. However, the whole it was a free to play game with mechanics that you could pay for things, and I just didn't at that point. I didn't have a lot of time to just keep grinding to get parts and things like that, so I decided to scrap RoboCraft. RoboCraft is fun. It's just that it's not needed for me. Though I did start the Minecraft Bingo on my channel. Dr. Brian Lorgon 111 created a map for Minecraft called Minecraft Bingo. Think of bingo in the real world, B52, I-74, whatever. But think of that with items in Minecraft. So I did start that on my channel. I saw that he was doing a map, saw some people that I like to watch do that. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I can do it too. So yeah, sure. So I went ahead and started that. And that was just a blast. I'm still doing it. And I'll probably continue to do it because, one, it's Minecraft. It is fun. And that is quite enjoyable for me. What else did I do? Next page. Yeah, I'm just going through each page and trying to figure out what I can talk about. I also did the Momodora series. Started, I started Momodora in April. That was with Momodora 1, and did complete that as well as 2 and 3. So that's actually neat. And I also started the podcast that you're currently listening to. Started doing that in April as well. But I don't think I started to really get after it. Or did I do that on a bi-weekly basis? I can't remember. Unless I did it on a month-to-month. Wait, this is episode, 17? If I check my notes? Yeah. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So apparently there must have been a week where I skipped. Yeah, I skipped one. So yeah, well, I've been doing 2 a month at that point. Okay, cool. All right. Hey, you learn something new every day. I did start to do the Binding of Isaac, but I went ahead and stopped it there because it just got to a point where I was just losing, and a lot of times watching someone lose all the damn time is just not fun to watch. So I scrapped that. And that's fine. Still a fun game, and I still pick it up every so often just to play and just to kill time, Let's see. I did do some one-off kind of games to take a look at, and one of those was Armed with Wings Rearmed. Very fun game. Recently started playing again, and a lot of things have started to come about. A lot of things started to come about in terms of new features and things of that nature, and that's very fun as well. I started and finished a series called Contrast, a very, very fun, engaging story puzzle game, 3D puzzle. I guess you could say kind of a platformer kind of game. Very fun. Oh my goodness, I can't talk enough about it. I mean, the company that came out with this did a shut up dump truck. Hopefully that'll change too. The blah penguin. Just learn your English. The developers that created the game, I think they did a damn good job on it, and I know I've talked about it before. Storyline's great. The music is fantastic. It's an all in all great game to play. So if you want a game that you can collect things in, get a good story, and have a lot of puzzle mechanics, that's the game for you. So I started and completed that game. I didn't get 100% and everything, nor do I care, because I'm about the story. I started Blade Kitten, and as of just, this last Friday, I completed that game, finally. So that was really neat. Completed that game, and that was a very fun game. It's a hack and slash kind of game. There's all kinds of stuff you can collect. Oh my goodness, at the stuff you can collect. If you're a completionist, you will want to get everything. Yeah, that's a fun game to play. I also have not finished yet. I think I've got a long way to go. Guruman, A Monstrous Adventure. So that is going really well for me right now. What other ones? I did start Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. When did I start that one? I'm on the same damn page. Oh, come on, YouTube Video Manager. I'm using a new and improved one. Well, it kind of sucks donkey ass. Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, I started, when was that? In August, and I'm still going on with that, so that's really good. I'm enjoying that. Let's see. I saw something else in the feed. Oh, yeah. Where's episode 1? Come on, Penguin. There's episode 2. There's episode 1. I also started my charity series for Archibald's Adventures, the game, but the series is called Archibald's Adventures Reboot. I tried doing this a while back, and at the time I didn't have I didn't have quite a bit of money, and so I had to kind of put that on hiatus. But this time around, I think I've got my financials in order, and so now I'm able to go ahead and excuse me, I'm able to go ahead and start playing and start donating. If you don't know anything about it, go to my channel, obviously since you're listening here, and look for Archibald's Adventures and take a watch. Basically, it's a puzzle game, but for every death or restart that I do, I donate 50 cents to charity, and I do that through farlancerbus.com. Farlancerbus is run by Kurt J. Mack, and he is walking to the Farlands in Minecraft Beta 1.7.3, and is doing so for charity, and he's doing it for Child's Play Charity, a charity that gets books, toys, and games to kids in hospitals all around the world, and the money that gets donated goes directly to those hospitals. And so I am doing this through Farlancer Bus, so whatever I get, I donate to Child's Play Charity on the Farlancer Bus website, so that way we can get a FLoBathon out sooner rather than later. So I'm helping. I know that Cone Dodger 240 is helping with his Cone Racing League December. I don't know if it's completed yet or not, but he's doing that, and so we're all helping to raise money for a good cause, you know. Let me take a drink of my soda. I'm actually got a Coke this time, and I am parched. Oh, sometimes a good Coke is so good. Let's see. What else? And that's really it about my channel. I mean, I have played some one-off games. I tried to do... I might have to do it because that's getting some good views. I tried to do a Minecraft 404 challenge, but do it in the Windows 10 edition beta for Minecraft. Windows 10 Minecraft edition beta. Wait, no. Minecraft edition beta for Windows 10. There we go. I think that's what it is. And apparently there was a bug. And I didn't know it was until I searched for it. Thing was, I'm down in my cave. I create another portal because I found a way around getting light. Went in, saw the nether. Great. Went back through the portal, popped out in the overworld. I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? And no matter what I did, I couldn't find my place. I couldn't find where I was. And I had to end the series. But I'm thinking about doing it again and testing first to see if that bug is back. And if it's not, then okay, then I might be able to do something about it. But I don't know. I'll have to take a look. But that's basically all that's been going on my channel. So everything is going good there. Started up Rocket League. There we go. And I'm playing through that. But so far, channel's been going excellent. And I am loving everything that I'm doing here. Granted, like I've said before, I'm not getting a lot of views, and that's okay. I really don't care. I just want people to have fun watching what I do, you know, join in with me. That's all I really care about. I don't have ads on my videos. I could give a shit about ads. I don't need any donations. I don't need anything. This is just a hobby for me, and I'm having fun doing it. And I hope that if I'm having fun doing it and people can see that, then they'll want to watch more and refer me to other people so that they can see me as well. But, it's whatever. One of the things that in this particular podcast, I do want to talk about goals that I would like to accomplish. Because, granted, this is YouTube. There's a lot of people that's on it. There's a lot of people that are doing things. How can I make myself noticed more so than the other guy? Well, that is not this part of the particular podcast. This is goals that I want to do to maybe bring something a little different to the channel in terms of maybe games, in terms of, maybe collaborations. That I do want to do some collaborations with people and actually find a game that the collaborator and I can agree on and just try to complete it. Kind of like, I don't know, maybe Terraria. That's just a thought. Just try to do random things. And I'm thinking that I also want to start up a regular version of Minecraft again. Because a lot of things have come out for the newest version of Minecraft that I do want to play around with. There's a couple of mod packs I wouldn't mind playing around with. But it's like, yeah, I really want to get back into a regular, non-modded version of Minecraft. The Minecraft I was playing whenever I had switched servers, again, my own server, and just kind of upgraded it, went to another one, it started getting bad. It started getting horrible. And so I'm thinking about trying to find a good version of Minecraft to play on, try to make it hard for me or whatnot. I'd have to take a look at it. But there's all kinds of stuff I want to do with regular Minecraft. I do have a friend, no one but Paul. He has a Minecraft server now. And it's a pretty close to vanilla. That is nothing but, maybe world edit for him. There's a mod or a plugin, whatever you want to call it, there's different regions that you can go to. And I'm thinking about jumping on his server and doing some stuff, because that would be cool. If I can do that, then okay, that would be awesome. So I might do that. Might want to get into some first-person shooter kind of games, which I'm okay at, but I don't think I've really done one with a story. No, I haven't. No. Wait. No. No, I've not done one on... No. So, possibly doing a first-person shooter with a story, I think would be pretty cool. But the thing I want to really jump in on is trying to do collaborations. And I've got a couple people in mind. Ellis Score, 001. Good guy, cool kid. Just want to try to get with him at some point and do stuff. And there's some other people I'd like to do a collaboration with, but I need to talk at them first. But yeah. And not only that, I need to try to step out of my shell a little bit. Granted, okay, you hear me here. All right, you're hearing me yap at you on YouTube or whatever medium I decide to put this on. And you're like, wow, okay, he seems like a in your face kind of guy. But then I start doing things. It's like, yeah, no, I just kind of turtle up and like for instance, this last Saturday went to a social gathering for this ham radio club that I'm now a part of. And when I got there, I knew one person there. Well, other than my pilot, I knew the president because I got to talk to him. A really good guy. Started talking with him, and he was really the only person that I knew. Okay. So I'm sitting down eating breakfast, and I had some people come up and talk at me, but I didn't actively make any connections because again, it's brand new. It's like, holy cow, I'm in a social. These are the people I talk to on the radio. So it's like I don't know what to do. But you would think that I would. I don't know anymore. I don't know. But I do want to kind of step out of my shell a little bit. Not only in the physical realm, but also here on the digital realm as well. Try to be a little bit more active with charity, a little bit more active in videos, a little bit more active in collaborations, and hell, even doing some live streaming too. I want to get into a habit. Excuse me, let me snort my nose. Suck the snot up in my nose. 1 second. Alright, that should be pretty good. I think I muted that. So that's kind of what I want to do, and I've got a plan for the first of the year to go ahead and start doing some live streams. At least that's what I would like to do. Is do some live streams. Try to do it at least on a weekly basis. Maybe for a couple hours, play a game here and there, and it could be a random game. I don't know. It'd be something to do. So that's basically my goals for... Is that all I wrote down? Seriously? I thought I had more written down. I'm just looking at my notes because I try to keep notes on what I want to talk about and things like that. Oh! No. Okay, I'll delete that one. Oh, man. Today is just one of those days where my brain is in a fog. Normally it's not. I'm just me. I'm a little off kilter anyway. But I just can't seem to really focus. I mean, I'm only, 23 minutes into this, and I'm almost done with this whole thing. It's like, typically I talk for an hour. Typically I have stuff to say. Well, this will be a short one. A short podcast to end the year on. A couple other small notes. I'm hoping that the beginning of the year, I should have some kind of a mini microphone for my phone. Because, I do my podcasts on my phone, right? And right now you're just listening to the the microphone that's on my Samsung Galaxy S6. You're just listening to that right now. Listening to the sultry tones of my voice. Ha ha ha. And so you're getting, there's a road that's right near my work. And so you might be hearing some traffic. You might hear a slight little echo. I want to try to improve that. But I like recording here because there's no other noise I have to contend with other than the road. And besides, it's kind of comical if I yell at it. I like when I overreact. I think it cracks my shit up. But if I were to do it at home, I have too much noise at home. I've got a better microphone at home, but I've got too much other background noise. And here, there there's not too much background noise, not enough to where it's distracting. But I'm thinking there's a microphone that I would like to get that I can attach to my phone, and the quality of the sound should be much better than what it is now, and it should eliminate a lot of that noise that you might hear in the background with cars passing by. So I'm hoping, if I don't get one for Christmas, which I don't think I will, I'm wanting to try to acquire one for the beginning of the year and then start the podcasts off right and do it that way. And I'm hoping that that's the case. Because it'd be cool if I had a little bit better camera, better microphone. I don't know why I was thinking camera. I'm not videotaping myself. You guys wouldn't want to see me. Because I'm garbage. No, not really. I am a ginger, not garbage. What? And the other thing, I'm looking into it. Because I do like YouTube as a medium for my video games, for the recordings I do. But I don't know about podcasts. So I'm thinking about moving this podcast over to a podcast provider. Now, there's one that I can look at that I've used in terms of listening, and the site seems pretty good. I've already got the site up with this particular place, and I'm using the free version. Though if I pay a little money, hey, I'll be able to do it for a few bucks a month and get all kinds of things. But it's like, I don't know. The site that I was looking at is podbean.com. Podbean.com. You can also find Farlands or Bust over there as well. So if you're on the road and you don't have access to really watch Kurt and his adventures with Wolfie in Minecraft Beta 1.7.3. Oh, come on. That's gonna... fucking vibration. Turn that shit off. Can I do that real quick? Go up. There. Hopefully that works. Peeking out the microphone. I told you, my brain's in a fog and it's making me silly. You can find Farlands or Bust on Podbean.com. I believe it's FLoB, FLoB, Foxtrot Lima, Oscar Bravo, .podbean.com. Let me double check that, because I don't want to steer you guys wrong. FLoB, yep, flob.podbean.com. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. And you can actually listen from your cell phone, from a web browser, even your own favorite podcasting program. And you can do that with their own program or your own. It doesn't matter. So yeah, you might want to take a look at that. Now, you won't get any video, but you'll be able to get all the audio you could ever want. I've used it, and what was it? I went camping this last September, and so right before bed, I already had a couple of episodes pulled down from the feed, the two latest episodes that he had at the time, and I listened to that, and joined in on the adventure just by listening. So I was like, oh, that was pretty cool. Listening to that while I got my tent ready and ready to lay down for the evening, and that was really neat to do. So I'm thinking about bringing this podcast over there. And if I do, I'll probably have it in both places for a couple of episodes and state that I'll stop on YouTube and bring it over to the to Podbean. That's just one that I'm looking at. So I don't know. Hell, I might even just host it myself. At that point, it's free. I'm paying per month on my website, disturbed-penguin.net. And maybe you guys want to take a look there, and I would have a certain section. You'll be able to listen to it, be able to browse, blah, blah, blah. And plus, it'll give my website a little bit more activity on my part. I am posting stuff to it. Right now, Cards Against Humanity, Holiday Bullshit Hanukkah Edition, which that's really, really neat what they're doing. So I might do that. I don't know. I will figure something out. And you know what? If I don't get any views or whatever, like I said, I don't care. I'm doing this for fun. And I kind of think as you guys as like my soundboard for various things. You guys are almost like my personal diary that I can talk to, or my even personal psychologist that I can talk to. And it actually kind of helps clear my mind a little bit. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this podcast, as selfish as that sounds. But you guys help me out. For those that do listen, for those that don't listen, it don't matter. For people that might listen, you future past present people are helping me out to be a little bit better of a person in my own mind. Oh yeah, I'm just ending the podcast. I'm too loopy to do much anything else other than concentrate. We've been going about 32 minutes. We're good for now. Basically, no questions thus far. If you want to send me a question and you want me to answer it in my own way or give my advice on something, which the advice may or may not be good. Any advice taken in participation on this podcast is purely by entertainment purposes only. I sound official. No, I don't. Yeah, it's time to stop the podcast for today. If you want to send me a question, you want me to answer, to do whatever to it, give my own advice. If you take a look on the screen, you'll see some information. Send me an email to xavier.penguin@disturbed-penguin.net. Subject line, podcast questions. And I will take a look at those and answer them to the best of my own abilities. Whatever abilities those may be. Yeah. Oh, I love what I do. Anyways, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, guys and gals. Thank you for watching or listening. My name is Xavier Penguin, and I will catch y'all on the flip side. Flip side.